Hello everyone and welcome back to another DigiDoomed art tournament. This happened just this past Wednesday. It is an EX4 proxy tournament. Unfortunately, I didn't get time to actually print out any proxies for this, so I'm stuck playing a BT12 deck. I'm currently playing red hybrids, as you probably saw in the thumbnail and title, and my opponent is going to be playing hunters. He isn't the most experienced with the deck, so we are going to see a few misplays here and there, but I'm a little bit more versed in the deck, and I try to help talk him through some of the things that he doesn't understand at the beginning. But he's just going to start off as here and go into an Ikakimon in the back. It's like he's going to cross with a Gumdramon, or cross a Gumdramon with an Ikakimon, and I'm just going to put the new Flamemon in the back and give him 2 with the Memory Setter Takuya. He's going to move up, and looks like he's just going to start going into some chip damage here. For 2, first he's going to evolve into King Shout, playing out a Tagiru, so he's also got a Memory Setter now. He's going to swing with that Akaki, hitting a Gravity Crush, not dying, unfortunately. He's thinking on how he's going to pass the turn, whether he's going to swing with the Shout King. Looks like he ends up just passing turn as I have a Memory Setter, so I'm going to go to 3 anyway. I think for a second, but I do move up the Flamemon because I do want some chip damage of my own. I'm going to go ahead and swing in to the security, hitting a 1k Shoutmon, but I'm also 1k, so I do get the draw from the on deletion. I'm going to evolve into the new Agunimon and swing over that Gumdramon, and then just go ahead and evolve straight over that Agunimon into an Aldamon. He's going to be going to 3 anyway, so might as well go ahead and get my big beater out. New Emperor Greymon's coming down, and he is killing the Shout King, who saves under the Tagiru. Here he is. I'm just explaining to him the fun ruling that you have to actually draw with the Omnimon before you save your Digimon, because your Digimon's technically not in trash anymore after it saves, so you don't get any inherits after that. So he is thinking on his turn here. He forgot to set his memory to 3, and here he does a play where he crosses the Gumdramon and tries to use Tagiru's effect to also reduce the play cost. And here I just have to kind of explain to him that crossing does not count as Digivolution. And that pretty much clears up the confusion here. So we start talking through the memory here. The Gumdramon's still going to be in the back. I thought at first he was going to cross for 2 and then evolve for 1, keeping it his turn as he evolved into a level 4. But I believe he didn't actually have a level 4 in hand at this point. You can kind of see his hand there for a second. Looked like it was just an Astamon, another purple rookie. But he's gonna. So now that we got that cleared up, he is just going to choke me to 1, playing out another Gumdramon with. I believe they both have Psychmons under them. And I'm gonna go ahead and swing straight into the stack. Get 2 checks off. First is going to be the Watchmaker, or yeah, Watchmaker. This old Clock Shop Man in the original. I'm gonna gain the 2, going up to 3. Because of the Takuya inherit. Second check is a superior mode, so I'm going to survive that. Put out the new Flamedramon, discard one of the Emperors in hand. I think I had 3 in hand at this point or something, but I dropped 1, and go ahead and evolve for 3, put him to his 3, going into the Burning Gray, popping one of those 2. They both had the same inherit, so it didn't really matter which. First things first, he's going to evolve into that Domimon, I believe the one that he just searched, reducing it by 1 using Tagiru's effect. Going to draw and then trigger the effect, getting 2 options, and I believe he does end up choosing the Taiki here. He goes ahead and takes the Taiki, puts the Omni Shout on bottom as well. And he's thinking here. He tries to top the Watchmaker, but he only has 3 Tamers out as of right now, so he cannot. But he's going to go ahead and swing, get 1 check in, and draw 3. I imagine he really needs that cycle, but the Dame is going to die there. So he's going to save himself and then save 1 thing from trash. Showing me he pretty much just had purple sources in trash, so he just grab whatever purple. And then he's going to go ahead and choke me to 1 again, actually putting out a blocker this time to try and stave off lethal, but finally putting out that 4th Tamer now. A little too late, though. I can just evolve for 1 into another Burning Gray, pop that stack, and then just swing the last 2 checks and get in for game there. Even if the first check was a Quartzmon, I'm pretty sure I still had that. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle it up, go on to game 2 here. Went ahead and cut it there. So we can get into it a little bit faster. He is going to be going first as well, or again here, and evolves into a Psych in the back. Now he's just going to go drop straight into the Dame, reveal 3, whiff 3, the classic experience for hunters. I'm going to get my draw here, Hachiyoko, and go into the New Flame again. Putting out a Boko this time. Getting the Security Plus Takuya and the new Omnimon. Then believe here I'm just deciding whether to evolve in the back, play out a rookie, get some draw or search, or just put out a tamer so I can have the extra aggression next turn. I believe I do decide here to just drop the tamer, so next turn I can evolve into that Aguni and just start getting some checks off. He is going to swing detrimentally to him, swinging into the memory setter. So he's going to evolve into an Omni Shout and just go ahead and pop my Boko so I don't get any extra memory next turn. And then evolve into another Dame. Hope to get another Tamer this time, and actually hitting both again, deciding whether he wants the Taiki or the... He's going to go ahead and choose the U there. Memory setter's going to set to 3. A lot of options this turn, so kind of just gonna have to think it out a little bit. Which tamer do I want to evolve on? Do I want to evolve on the Flamebond? What exactly do I want to do here on this turn? The 7k blocker on the Omni Shout is also very detrimental, so I'm going to evolve into the Memory Setter here. Into the Burning Gray, which is going to go up to 8k, I believe. No, 10k, and then 13k with the Atomic Inferno. I swing. This is an error on my part, I do say 1 check in the actual audio of the video, but we do rectify that in a following turn. So I'm going to go ahead and just evolve on the Flamemon and get the pop on the Dame. He gets anything from trash. He makes sure to get the Omnimon at first, and then I can't actually see under his tamer from this angle, but I think he just chose a purple Digi. But I did pass it to him at 1 here. Oh, and he ended up forgetting where we're talking through here. He forgot to put something under the U before he evolved into the Akakimon. It's a classic mistake. This is where we figure out that there should have been 1 more check, but I was only 13k. I would have definitely died to that Quartzmon, so Digimon's dead. 1 less thing for him to worry about, at least. And I think this the new Flamemon Inherit does give me plus 2k, so the Burning Gray that I have on board is also just naturally above his blocker. So he's going to just go ahead and pass turn, putting out that tie. Evolve into a Flamemon in the back. I do have 2 memory here, so there's a few different things I can do, potentially. I'm just going to swing the 8k, hit a 10k, draw for the Yokomon Inherit. And then do I want to evolve over the Takuya or put out another Takuya? Oh, I was trying to decide if I could warp there, but I believe I only had like 3 hybrids and trash at this point. Maybe 4. Definitely not enough. So I do just put out the Memory Setter Takuya, make sure I still have some plays next turn. I think I can probably take it next turn. And he's just going to go ahead and push up into an Akakimon. Put something under the Taiki. Oh, he thought he was gaining memory with the Taiki, but he ended up putting something under the U and then under the Taiki. So he gains 1, draws 1. 4-3, going to put out the Watchmaker. Gets to grab any of those. It's like a Shaman King. But what is the plan from here? Quartzmon would be devastating to my board right now, though I think I could probably get past it. But blocker Quartzmon is pretty scary. Evolve into a Shout King. I think deciding whether he passes turn or makes it free. He, I guess, didn't have any other plays. Looks like he had 3 cards in hand, so is going to make it free. A little bit of a video error there, but let's see. Nothing there, was just me thinking. Gonna go ahead and evolve, maybe? I think I was deciding whether I should use my memory on that or trying to actually win. I do need, I think, just a couple more hybrids and trash, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a chip here. Hitting into a Watchmaker, unfortunately. He is very scary now. But I really wanted him to die, so that is plans foiled slightly. I'm going to go ahead and evolve into a Burning over that. Looks like it is going to pop the King Shout. It's going to save under the U. after he draws from the money, and then deciding to, not sure what he's saving here. It's like the Arrestor Superior, so he could possibly take it back with a Psychmon. But all I need is one more memory. So I'm going to go ahead and Atomic Inferno, go to 0, and swing here. And he is debating whether he blocks because I will gain 3 memory if he blocks, but if I hit the security and survive, I do get 2 memory back anyway. So the smarter move would probably be to not block it so I get less memory. And he still has 1 blocker after the fact. So he does not block it. Hits a Dracmon. I survive and gain the 2 memory. And then gonna go ahead and evolve into the Takuya, or evolve the Takuya into a Flamemon. Swing. He will have to block it, but we are both 7k, so he's gonna be taken out with that. Cannot save any of the sources because it is a level 5 Digimon, and I'm gonna hit a Flamemon, which is gonna grab me. I guess just another Flamemon. I just want another cycle in the back. But with 3 bodies on board, unless he can, he'll have to work out some magic. He does have 5 memory to work around and 3 reduction tamers. He could probably do a few different things here. Mostly Quartzmon is the only thing that I have to worry about. But even this at this stage in the game, I'm not too sure how much it'll help because he probably won't game me before I... Actually, he might. He's going to go ahead and put things under the 2 U's, but just playing out a King Shout, putting a Tagiru out. Unfortunately, didn't get Rookie Cross into Arrestor into Superior mode. But he does go into Superior mode over the Shoutmon, so he can tuck literally anything under anything here, and he's deciding what sources he wants to use, whether he wants to put me at 1, what he wants to do as far as keeping it his turn would probably be the best option here. I was thinking probably keep it his turn, and then go into Quartzmon is his best option here. But he is going and using all of the effects. He is going to put blocker on it. So at this point, if he does get into Quartzmon, that is a big deal. Now he's going to have to decide on the Arrestor effect after he finishes putting all of his sources in. Just figuring out here what sources go where, because he's only tucked 2 at this point. He could completely clear my board if he had rookied into Arrestor in this game, in this turn, but he probably wouldn't. Maybe, well, he could have probably kept it his turn going into the Superior, but he's going to tuck the Flame, or I'm sorry, Emperor, or I'm sorry, Burning Greymon under the Takuya. But from there, I do just have 2 swings to his 1 blocker. He is at 0, so unless he has a Quartzmon, which he shows me, he has 1 in trash. Not sure if we've seen both in this game, or if he's only playing 1. But looks like at this point, this is the only thing he's been able to do. Can't even swing, unfortunately, because he did not gain rush this turn. So I'm just going to swing with the Flamemon. He blocks, and swing with the other Flamemon, and that is going to be it. So yeah, that's game 1. Unfortunately, neither of us were playing EX4 decks. So again, this was an EX4 proxy tournament, but you will see a little bit more of that in the next rounds moving forward. There are a lot of really cool decks in this tournament. But yeah, go ahead and check out the Discord down below, and the other parts of the tournament will also be down below. And if you're on the playlist, it'll probably just autoplay it to you. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and peace.